Hi guys, so today I am going to be testing the Avon Power Stay Foundation. This is supposed to last up to 24 hours. It's also a dupe for an Estee Lauder foundation as well. This is meant to be very similar and a lot cheaper. Today I'm going to be testing it over a tattoo. I'm not allowed to put any foundation on my face due to a skin condition, so we will be testing its coverage over a tattoo. I am not expecting this to fully cover. It's very difficult to cover a tattoo completely without using colour correction products as well as a foundation and a powder. To do a true test, I will be testing it against Maybelline's Fit Me foundation. What I'm going to do, I have this semicolon tattoo, so the plan is to cover one half with one foundation and the other half with another. I will be treating this like I would treat the skin on my face, so I will be using a powder on top because this is what I would normally do, and I want to give both foundations the best chance possible. What I'll do is I will start with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm going to apply this to my pink sponge. Just use a little bit. This could be way too much for such a tiny area. And we're going to go over the top of the comma. I would like to point out both of these are in a similar shade. We have the Maybelline, which is in True Ivory, and the Avon one is in, double check, in the Ivory shade. To be honest, I'm quite impressed with how that Maybelline has done. I wasn't expecting that kind of coverage, having used this foundation before. You can see on the comma the outline is still there, but it has covered a lot of the other colours pretty well. I'm going to be using my Avon Power Stay. Oh, this is going on the cream coloured sponge. I have only got the sample available at the moment. Also, we'll use a similar amount, and this is just going over the top. So this one is just in an ivory colour, hence the difference. You can see the coverage. Obviously this isn't the correct colour for me. I must say this foundation is spreading a lot further. It's going up my arm, so you can use a little bit to go a long way. There was more colour in this part of my tattoo anyway, so it has got more to cover up. And we'll just see if we can get a little bit more out of the sample. And we'll see how buildable this is. You can see initially when you dab it on, it does do a full cover. So overall, we've got a very similar coverage from the both. Maybe slightly more on the Avon, but I have used a little more product possibly on that side. However, it has blended up my arm, whereas the Maybelline did stay quite controlled in one position. To finish that off, we'll just put a little bit of powder. We're using the same powder on both. We're using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I always use quite a generous amount of powder. I do have oily skin, so I very much expect my foundations and concealers to move around when they're on my face. I would say I'm pretty impressed by the coverage, surprisingly, on both of them, but you can see that where that Maybelline one is, particularly on the bottom, there isn't a whole lot of coverage. It is seeping through, whereas up here that is pretty covered. So I'd say we've got enough powder on there. What we'll do is I will leave it for now. It is about 9:15 in the morning, and I will keep you guys updated throughout the day, see how this wears. Obviously on my wrist it will get a lot more wear than it would on my face. Hi guys, so quick update on the two foundations. It's just after 10 o'clock now, and I just wanted to show you, it's not even been an hour. It does look like the Maybelline is starting to wear off or sink into the skin. As you can see that my tattoo is showing quite a lot more through the Maybelline than it is with the Avon one. Again, I will post more updates as and when I feel like we see some more changes. Hi guys, so this is another update. The foundations have been on for about 5.5 hours now. As you can see, the Avon Power Stay is showing more coverage than the Maybelline Fit Me. It's also quite clear that the Avon foundation is still there. I would say there's very minimal amounts of Maybelline still on. I'll update again a little bit later and see how it's wearing. I haven't topped them up at all or done any additional powder. Hi, so this is the last checkup on the Avon Power Stay foundation. I have been wearing this product for about 10 hours now. So we can see that Avon was used up here and Maybelline Fit Me was down here. You can clearly see that the Avon is still lasting, it's still on my skin. It's still doing a stronger coverage than Maybelline, which seems to have quite sunk into the skin. You can see this line is coming through quite harsh through the foundation. This has stayed a nice even coverage. I'd say the tattoo is equally blurred all over. My skin still feels nice, it doesn't feel baked or anything. This foundation has the ability to last over 24 hours. I am stopping the testing at 10 hours. This is because it is recommended that you clean your makeup off and wash your face at the end of every day. This is to ensure that you get the best skin. Leaving it on for prolonged times can cause issues with your skin, and that is why I'm only testing it for 10 hours today, although it is quite clear that it would last a lot longer. So that's my review for the Avon Power Stay foundation.